Hey, Spriggs Hill here, hello. It's day 7, I think, something like that. Doing my walk. It's Saturday, so I'm doing a complete walk in one go because I want to get it out of the way because I'm quite tired today. That's because of yesterday. Now, yesterday, which was Friday, you saw a very short video of me on my way to work. And that's where it all began, really, yesterday's events. I got to work, and within 10 minutes, I really needed to go to the bathroom. And when I say I really needed to go to the bathroom, I mean, I felt as if my insides were going to explode. I have no idea what the cause of it was. I hadn't eaten very much that morning. Like normal, I'd just had a normal yogurt and my vitamins, like I have done for the past 2 or 3 weeks straight. And yeah, so I proceeded to do the deed, the explosive deed, as it were. And yeah, it didn't turn out very well. Let's just say it wasn't the right colour and it wasn't the right consistency, and it just, nothing about it was right. Anyway, so I obviously worry about that a little bit, and I talked to my mum about it. As disgusting as it is, I had to talk to somebody about it. I wasn't going to talk to I wasn't going to go into the other back to the office and say, look what I've just done in the bathroom, I wasn't going to do that. So, and on the guidance of my mother, I decided to ring the 111 line. If none of you know what that is, the 111 line is similar to the emergency number 999, except it's for more kind of, it's more direct kind of, I'm hurt, or I've got something wrong, but I don't really know what I'm supposed to do. Do I need an ambulance sort of deal? So I rang that number up. Answered a bunch of questions, gave my kind of explanation of what has just happened, and she puts me on this lady puts me on hold for a couple of minutes and says, gives me some ear blasting music, and then comes back and then asks me another couple of questions, and then puts me back on hold, and then asks me another couple of questions, and then puts me back on hold, and then when she comes back, in the kind of the calmest, kind of lightest voice you could even think of, she says, I've called an ambulance. And I'm like, what? I mean, I feel alright now, what's going on? And they're like, well, the questions that I've asked you and the answers that you've given have triggered an ambulance. Simple as that. There's nothing I can do about it other than send the ambulance to you and for them to assess you on the way to hospital. So I'm like, oh my God. I am now literally bricking it, I am literally thinking, am I like going to die now or something awful like that? So 45 minutes passes, ambulance turns up at the school where I work, so that was really enjoyable. By this time, I feel absolutely fine. I have no more grumblings, I have no more issues, I'm not in any pain, I'm not lightheaded, I haven't got any kind of problems that I can even think of. But the ambulance is there, they want to assess what's going on, they want to ask me a whole bunch of the same questions that I was just asked, and they want to do all that sort of stuff. So they stick me in the ambulance, they do my blood pressure, they do all that shit, everything comes back normal, but they're inclined to take me to the hospital. I don't know why, but they are. Obviously they've been called out and they expect you to kind of, that's it, you go into hospital regardless of whether you feel better or not. Which is a bit strange, because I then proceeded to have test after test, blood tests, x-rays, urine tests, and at one point I had a finger up the bum, which was really good. I enjoyed it. And everything came back completely clear, which I felt that that's what it was going to happen, So I've basically wasted 6 hours of a bed in basically the A&E at Royal Surrey in Guildford, and well, that was not fun at all. Absolutely not fun at all. Yeah, so that was really fun. I got out of the hospital about 5:30. I was home by 6:30. It was a very interesting day yesterday. A very kind of frustrating day for me, because within an hour of getting to the hospital, I really did feel like I was wasting people's time. I felt as if I was absolutely fine, and all these tests they were doing were for nothing. But they were also precautionary. In a way, they had to be done. Because if I'd had another event, or if I had started to spew everywhere, or bleed everywhere, or whatever, because of, say, the bypass that I had 12 weeks ago, the gastric bypass, then obviously there would have been a massive issue, and it would have been completely necessary. But I can't get over that overriding thought of the fact that I've actually, wasted people's time, that I've wasted a bed which someone in more pain or in urgent need of my bed could have used, So anyway, for anyone out there who remembers seeing me yesterday, or any of the nurses who actually somehow managed to find this video, thank you very much. Appreciate it, all the work that was done. Can't thank people enough for doing work that I have no idea how you'd get through, so no, I appreciate that. And that's it for the story. So I'm going to turn around in a few minutes and I will start regaling of what the hell is going on today. Well, I've come to my stopping point and I'm going to be turning around and going all the way back again. I thought I'd just show you the sights, really. We're on a bridge over a little canal or a stream or a river or something. Yeah, I suppose I should show you my face as well at some point. Forgive the fingers and stuff. Hello. Yeah, so yesterday was difficult and I was knackered from it, even though I did very little all day. I didn't actually finish work. I didn't even get started at work, really. Yeah, it was a difficult day yesterday. Today's turned out a little bit different. I am knackered today. From doing nothing yesterday seems to get me knackered for some reason. Doing nothing. Today I've got up, and all I've wanted to do really is to do nothing, but I needed to do this walk for a charity, and here I am doing this walk for charity, or at least at this moment in time sitting for charity. I'll be walking in a minute. I just wanted to finish the video off here rather than have to worry about getting interrupted by people who are walking past, because this is a path that people walk quite often, and bikes and dog walkers and all the sort of stuff. Horses as well, you get to see occasionally. Probably today is the best day for it because it's a Saturday. Weather's not great, but what are you going to do about it? So I don't know how good this is coming out because I've got a crack on the other side of the camera, so I can't use the facing camera, so I have to use this one here on the back of the camera. So I look like I hope my face isn't right close to, you can actually see behind me, for instance, the tree in the canal and stuff. So yeah, the route that I'm actually walking on now is an old train route that train used to come through, and that's why there's this big fuck off bridge. It's because there's a train on it at one point. Anyway, that's it. Thank you very much for everyone who's donated so far. Please keep them coming in. I've got a long way yet. I've still got 3 weeks left. 7, 14, 20. Yeah, 3 weeks left. 3 weeks. So still got time to get them in. No rush. The donations are going to be open until the 10th of March anyway, because I want to give people time at where I work to get them in. So yeah, that'd be great. Thanks very much, everybody. Every comment that is posted on the video or on the Facebook, I read and try and respond to, or at least, all that fucking shit. forgive my French, but liking and subscribing and all that palaver is a bit shit. So anyway, I'll see you next time, i.e. tomorrow. Bye.